Remember we watched that movie Gold? And that was probably the most boring, interesting movie ever.
What was it about?
Matthew McConaughey is like, I think I could find some gold. Little I know I found myself some malaria. That was the dumbest fucking movie in history, and somehow I was somehow interested in some, like, curmudgeon-y fucking meth head with malaria trying to mine some gold out of Africa.
A curmudgeon-y meth head.
That's what Matthew McConaughey became that movie. He had malaria for a third of the movie. Like, whatever white dude he was with was like, dude, I told you not to drink from the fucking river. Like, you didn't see the Africans spreading their butt cheeks and just dropping diarrheas all over it?
He's like, you know that shit's not good for you, right?
Because that's what they do. That's what people in big continents that are poor do. They just shit and piss in the beach. Oh. And that's where people wash their clothes and their face.
That's disgusting. They shit and piss in the beach.
And then they take it and try and boil it and drink it. That's why Bill Gates is like, I have a Jew idea. I could make $400 billion in profit, and then I'll put it into a fucking non-profit organization. I'll double that. I'm going to turn poo into water.
Let's turn these poor people.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, fucking Bill Gates?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His, like, Back to the Future design of clearing water.
He's like, look, we're just going to take their own shit, squeeze it out, and give them the water. We'll sell it to them.
And what has been 10 years ahead of that, which is a common theme in history? Japan.
Yeah.
They've been feeding, refeeding, then refeeding after they shit out their shit food of shit.
Yeah, it turns out 90% of rice from Japan is shit. It's just dyed white shit. That's what sushi rice is.
Well, at least that's showing you that, like, every movie that's ever been created, like, about the 2040s where there's no trees or any livestock, that's how we're going to live. Just do human shit. That's the common thread that's never talked about.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, what's good?
What's up, man?
You hapless pieces of dog shit.
Fucking, are you fans or are you not? Let's find out.
Have you unsubscribed or have you subscribed? I wonder what our ratio is for that. Like, what's our turnover rate? Like, if we went to Shark Tank, hey, you guys want to, like, when you guys want to, like, take a shit on a plate and give it to us for our podcast?
It's like, look, I'm not going to accept anything less than $250,000 for 10% of my podcast. That's what I value my podcast.
You can have it. You can have it all. I'd like, dude, 100,000 for 1,000.
You can take 100% of the podcast if you give me 100.
No, he can have 100,000% of the podcast for 1,000.
You can take it.
Like, that's how we'll walk into the deal. I'm like, all right, I'm offering 100,000% of my company for 1,000%. Like, what? Did you even want money? No.
I just want I want a stake in my own company that I'm giving you.
Listen to an hour of it and tell me you don't want to invest it. But yeah, if you will invest in us soon. We have a business plan that we're going to finagle you with, and
we're going to start selling shit.
We're going to create our own pyramid. We learned that since podcasting is a pyramid scheme, it's best to do a sub-pyramid scheme while you're in a pyramid scheme. That's how you make money.
It's true. Like, when you look at the pyramids, they have one big one and two little ones. We're one of the little ones trying to eat off the big one.
Yep. Now we just need some poor brown Jews to build us a foundation. But we're back. We haven't died. I didn't kill Tim.
Not yet.
Threatened him a few times.
Yeah.
It gets pretty ugly. Threatened his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Threatened his family.
Yeah.
I've threatened your cats.
Well, I do
Actually,
that
I just killed one of your cats.
Well, but, I ran over one on purpose yesterday.
Well, yeah, where Tim lives, he literally, there's a fucking, the cats are like the Ewoks of that neighborhood.
It's a fucking cat sanctuary, god damn it. It's the most disgusting thing in the world.
So, but yeah, we're back. And I hope you've enjoyed our disappearance, because we do it every other month now. We're just becoming worse and worse. This isn't even a podcast anymore.
Yeah, pretty much. We're pretty much just the raccoons at my house that they might not be there every night, but once in a while they'll pop up and scare the shit out of you.
We're basically the rapper with no fans that decides to drop like an exclusive CD.
We're Wu-Tang trying to sell our 20-year-old out-of-date album to one person.
But we only had 20 fans.
Yeah.
That's fucking ingenious.
What?
As a rapper, just only every single fucking mixtape or CD is only like you literally like, yep, which fan wants this one?
Dude,
Because you'd only need like 100 fans. Because think about it, even if you only had 100 fans and they didn't even give a fuck about you, but they just knew who you were as a rapper and sometimes played your songs. And you were like, dude, I know I don't have many fans, but I'm only going to drop this CD for that fucking fan.
Dude,
You can jerk off to it. You can record yourself jerking off to it and make that every music video of every song on the track list. I don't care. Buy it.
You can sell that as the music video. I really don't care. Dude, that'd be sick. Or even better, just be like, I'll make you your own song, motherfucker. Give me
That's true.
It's like,
Yeah, buy me a beat. Yeah. Go and buy me a beat and I'll make you a song.
Well, and I'll give you fucking...
That'll be my rap name is DIY, do it yourself.
Dude, that'd be sick, though, because you could get other people to buy you beats and then just give them commission on whatever the song makes.
What is that in real life? That has to be something in real life.
Well, that's essentially what labels do.
Yeah, that's
Except
true.
for they take 90%.
But yeah, we're back. Subscribe. Hit your lady. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on SoundCloud. I don't even know who follows us on SoundCloud anymore.
I don't know, but they seem to love things that are about little boys. Because Home Alone's getting a lot of love. Maybe it's a pedophile sanctuary.
Yeah, why every episode that we have where the main frame of the episode is about child rape and little boys, and somehow those are the most downloaded episodes. You fucking scumbags. I'm telling you, as a host, do not download our shit and that we're terrible, and you still do.
Still do. You download the worst ones.
But we're back like Jersey Shore. We don't fucking disgrace a race of people. We might just disgrace humanity in general.
Or
our girlfriends, our family.
Equal race disgrace.
Can you even disgrace an Italian? Because at some point, like, just the fact that their scariest depicted villain in a movie is a 4-foot Italian sausage. And that's Joe Pesci.
Well, Joe Pesci or The Godfather, who couldn't even speak half the time. It's like, look, I got this Luisa in my mouth.
And Robert De Niro's like making original Hulu movies that don't even get greenlighted if the executives are on meth.
Robert De Niro's just staring at the sun like, man, this movie's gonna make it.
He's like, how about I'll be that one grandpa and I'll say fuck unnecessary and I'll beat my wife in front of my brother, eh? Yeah? Me and Joe Pesci gabagoo of each other's sausage and forget about it.
Like, forget about it, man. I can make every facial feature look like a frown. How does he do that?
Yeah. And you would think, like, how are you not even getting greenlighted by Netflix or Hulu when, like, Adam Sandler can get $500 million for a fucking 20-minute short film of him raping Rob Schneider in front of David Spade?
It's just this movie called...
And he'll somehow claim that as a tax write-off and profit $1 billion. He'd be like, I have made $1 billion, I didn't have to fuck David Spade.
It'll just be called Whoopsie. And it's 20 minutes of him falling in their assholes going, Whoopsie!
He's like, maybe next time I'll get Kevin James to play a black president and an obese white man in the same movie. All right, I'm just going to be straight up. First off, Kevin James is the white Tyler Perry, number one.
He's like the white Eddie Murphy. More talented than Tyler Perry.
Can we just make him the Blob in X-Men? Get him in a rubbery spandex suit. Let that fucking thigh pubes hang out. And just get him in a... But he can only say his lines to Leah Remini, because that's the only thing he's ever done correctly.
So is this your first official prediction for the new Marvel X-Men?
Yeah.
Kevin James is the Blob.
And she could be Pyro for her fucking fiery crotch.
Leah Remini would be more like fucking... Is there an X-Men that turned their back on their own religion?
She's like, ooh, I gotta stop Scientology. Tom Cruise has been peeping Tom on me. He put a fucking camera... He put a Minority Report spider in my toilet, and I saw the wires hanging from my fucking... Mission Impossible bullshit, knew it was him.
He was just hanging outside of her window on like a 2-story house with like grapples on. He's like, I see you, Leah. Don't tell. Don't snitch, bitch.
Tom Cruise is like, I got a good pick of the butthole. I'm going to show Katie. If Oprah says anything to me, I swear to God, I'll knock that big black bitch out.
Pretty sure Katie Holmes is banging, God damn it. Who's Katie Holmes banging
now? She's banging a rapper.
Jamie Foxx.
She's banging Jamie Foxx.
I'm pretty sure.
Jamie Foxx is one of those dudes that he has like hella long nails for some reason.
He does look like he'd be that guy. You know what else he looks like? He would be the guy that would show up like way underdressed to something that was really nice, but then act like he was really fresh about it.
And then he's like, yo, I could tell a joke, sing, and then I'll rap about it.
Like, look,
and if
man.
you need me to, I'll act about a faggot.
He's like, look, a wife beater and an unbuttoned white shirt are classy apparel when I'm singing so sexy. It's like, Jesus.
Fuck Jamie Foxx and his overly wide teeth. But, yeah, apparently fucking... This is what I have to talk about. Jersey Shore is back, because I'm a fan, bro.
It's fucking
I've
back,
always
man.
liked Jersey Shore, because basically they show, first off, how early 20s Italians who are just living with their moms, can't get their GED till they're like 23. They're involved in some fucking quick cash business that they only spend on clearance Ed Hardy shirts and fucking tribal tats, right? How they're partying and their fucking lust for poon fucking just essentially makes them drug addicts or alcoholics.
It's true.
Jersey Shore is the greatest thing that ever existed.
Jersey Shore
It's
is a good representation of that. 1920s Italians and 2020s Italians will end up in the same professions because one of them makes alcohol, one of them is being arrested for tax evasion, one of them is a musician, one of them
Four of them are whores.
Yeah, 4 of them are definitely whores. 2 of them still live with their moms. It's like, Jesus, it's the exact same story as the fucking Godfather.
Yeah, because Pauly D is like, yeah, just put a pint of spumoni in my hair, and I got 5 extra Italian tribal tats.
And one of them is born
it's
again.
lasagna and barbed wire and fucking one of those like wavy lines with pepperoni to signify stretch dough.
An Italian tribal tat is barbed wire. And like a ball of mozzarella.
But Pauly D ain't got shit to worry about because while his Jersey Shore peers and whores, whatever the fuck, are having babies coming out in some gabagoo, which is placenta in Italian. And they're like, he's filthy fucking rich, and the rest of them are miserable. They might have some money, but they're fucking miserable.
And his attitude reflects it because they're all still bickering, and he's sitting there like, man, this is hilarious.
Right?
Look at these poor people fight.
Snooki's like, I built a tanning bed for my pussy. I've been tanning my baby since an embryo.
Oh, God.
Hopefully they'll have the color of complexion of fucking wet sand.
That's why I named him Lorenzo. Or whatever the fuck weird-ass name she gave her child.
And all the guys are like, yeah, I even hairspray my dick, man. It glistens, man. For all the good times I sexually take advantage of women when they're drunk. Because that's what happens in Jersey Shore. They just they are literally committing what you're taught in college is sexual assault every night on TV. And they're making millions because of it.
That's because no girl in their right mind would want a fucking Italian who uses an Afro pick hairspray and a blow dryer to blow out his pubes.
Bro, Pauly D looks like a giant Italian Bart Simpson.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I imagine Pauly D has the same haircut upstairs as he does downstairs. Like, it's the exact same thing.
I remember in one of the episodes of Jersey Shore, JWoww was going to rub her grease of her hands on his dick, and she was like, whoa, you have like a cock ring. Pauly D has a dick ring.
He's just
I don't know if it's like Chicago Bull style and it's just like in between his pee hole. Or it's like some Sinbad shit and it's just like hanging off the staff. Who knows?
I have a feeling he has an actual like a ring that Migos would wear on their hand but on his dick. It's just diamond ring. Something on
No, it's a tattoo of Frodo and his finger sticking up, and then the ring is on his dickhead, so his finger goes through it whenever he wants his dick to disappear.
He's like, I put a
Lord of the Rings fan.
I tattooed a ring where I have to roll the condom to. It helps me remember. Too much pomoni.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah. But that's what the Jersey Shore is celebrating retards who party too much because they live with their parents until their 30s. And eventually their idleness, joblessness, and fucking partying becomes alcoholism, drugs, and tax evasion. That's literally what happens to the Jersey Shore.
And being born again for the sake of not getting arrested for tax evasion.
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much
And the
what he's
whores
about.
just bore the shit out of us with their fucking, what we're hoping will be miscarriages in their pregnancies.
Oh, God, but they're old whores, right? So
Yeah.
they had to introduce a fresh blood whore to this one.
And how many horror stories of this fucking, Cinderella actually turning a dirty, greasy whore into a housewife fucking storyline are we going to have with these whores? Because they're fucking whores.
Well, they're all housewives now.
One of them looks like a house elf from Harry Potter.
One of them is a house elf from Harry Potter. That's
Sam's
Dobby.
hot. Sam's a hot one. Sam's a hot one. JWoww
cool.
looks like an Orakai.
Yeah.
And
Snooki looks like she was baked in gingerbread.
no, Snooki actually is the only one that looks like she could have been in Goodfellas. Like, oh yeah, he gave me the herpes and then he punched me for having the herpes.
but I love him. I love him so much. I gave him a hand job in the car, and then he slapped me around. But that's okay, because he loves his mother. I respect that.
Those fucking whores. JWoww got less dirty. Her plastic surgery blueprint was to look human and clean. It had nothing to do with her fucking body.
She was like she didn't ask for anything specific. She was just like, make me human and clean. And they're like, that's a stretch.
They're like, all right, you're still going to have cartoonish eyebrows, but I don't know why I said cartoonish like that. It must be a German doctor.
It's like, we had to take a razor and actually remove the grease from her skin.
And yeah, she like married the dog from Tom and Jerry, and they had some ugly fucking kids, and her milk now goes inside of the silicone.
Ugh.
Yeah, she has fake milk in her silicone. That's how fake her boobs are.
It comes out, her milk comes out looking like the shit from X-Men 2 that had the metal in it she injected into the dude's ass. It's like just fucking silicone mixed with like milk.
Yeah, 3 foot Snooki wanted to marry a dude shorter than her. The only other options were fucking Jermaine Dupri and Vin Diesel's belly button. Little Vin. Vienna Vin.
Unfortunately, Vienna Vin was
what you have to do with Vienna Vin is you have to cut it off, throw it in some water, and like those dinosaur sponge toys, it'll just fucking pop up to like 4 feet.
Well, what she thought of that was that, oh, look, we're going to be able to get Vienna Vin off the set of fucking Fast and the Furious.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Because, like, think about if you had Vin Diesel and say, like, Snooki's pussy's a buster. Paul's butthole of the soul is tighter, and I was fucking there.
Well, what happened was
like,
she realized he wasn't Italian. She's like,
no, he'd
wait.
be hilarious on a Jersey Shore because he'd add a new variable because he's bisexual and he's ambiguously Italian. It's like, I'm not sure if Ronnie's a buster, I'm attracted to him.
He's like, look.
Because Ronnie could be a part of the Fast and Furious crew.
Yeah.
He's ambiguously beige, like Italian and Latino like he is. Or he could be in Fast and the Furious.
It's like, Ronnie, can you and me have the same relationship that me and Paul had? If
Ron-
not, you're a buster.
Ronnie's like, no, but I could like basically beat my woman on TV and destroy all of her shit and then cry about it like 14 different episodes and I'll still be famous.
Vin Diesel's like, hey, I like to sexually harass reporters. Think we can get along. You're a buster.
Well, and also Ronnie looks like he would fuck a manly woman. Because that's Vin Diesel's qualification too. Your girlfriend has to be a manly woman with a dick.
Yeah, because Vin Diesel has a vagina.
It's like, Paul's a buster, I still took his dick. I told him it didn't matter if it was an inch or a mile. Ja Rule's gonna watch us have sex. Murder!
Murder. Menage a trois.
Those eyes.
That was...
Love it when you're raping me, Vin.
That was fucking what Ja Rule meant in fucking Fast and the Furious 2. He saw Vin Diesel, Paul Walker, and he was like, Menage a trois! baby.
Ja Rule was popping for a moment, though.
Yeah, he was.
He was eating out every girl's ass in the industry, bro. He was getting it. And then 50 Cent was like, yo, I got shot 8 times. I'm going to ruin your career, bro.
Ja Rule was like, no, baby.
But she couldn't choose fucking Dinosaur Soak Vienna Vin or Jermaine, do you like kids? Yes, I do, Pre. She chose the legal midget, right? He sounds like an Italian dessert, like a faggy Italian dessert. Gianni.
Gianni Tramone. It's like, I don't think they're talking anymore. No, Italians are too lazy to make words.
He's a complete faggot and a simp beyond all belief, but he's technically the smartest dude I feel like ever to appear on Jersey Shore. Because instead of being Italian with a tiny voice doing tiny construction jobs with tiny tools for tiny amounts of money, he's an Italian. He's a tiny Italian with a famous tiny whore wife renovating and selling tiny houses, whatever the fuck they do. Whatever it is, it's something fucking tiny.
He was just like, Snooki, I'm going to get
tiny man.
I'm going to get on your branding, girl.
It's either that, they either make money off that, or they're fucking exploiting their children. The paparazzi. He's like, oh, the paparazzi is a good word.
I loved when we'd go see the paparazzi. I sure loved it. He slapped me right in front of him. He said, get some Stromboli.
All right. He
Bertolli.
made my face look like a stromboli. When you dip it in the sauce. Because it was red. But, yeah, Mike, the situation, just all he was doing was just not paying his
Not paying attention to it.
Yeah, all he was doing is not paying attention to his taxes. That's one thing he did. Fucking Jim Tan minimum security prison. That's his life now. The only t-shirt time he's getting is when he bites down on it. He's getting raped in the ass.
He's like, yo, I heard they were going to let me go to Florida. Wicked, bro.
You know, I got off spinach. I laser removed the tattoos. I fixed the underbite. The sitch is living good. And they don't call me Popeye anymore.
He's like, look, bro.
He's fucking Popeye.
He is Popeye.
He has abnormally large triceps with a very little body and a weird-looking head.
And his face is smushed, so only one eye opens up all the time. He's like, why I oughta?
That's why he was always fighting Ronnie. He thought he was Brutus half the time.
Right? He looks at Ronnie, he's like, look, bro. I'm sorry for the 5 years of hell I put you through and never paid you back for, but I'm going to let you know I feel better about it now. I'm over it.
Very true. Apparently he was addicted to opiates because it helps recover from steroids. That's like...
Is that
it's
true?
top use. I don't know.
Topical?
He became more and more retarded. Now the sad thing is he just looks like a miserable sober person. And I know what that feels like and what it looks like. It's when you get slightly pudgy. You might, it seems like you're taking care of responsibilities, but you're not taking care of yourself because of asshole like him was only in good shape and in good health because he thought it would get him more pussy.
Yeah.
And now that he doesn't have that inspiration, he's just a miserable sober person. And he was so fucking high and drunk out of his fucking mind that he thought his, like, egotistical fucking shithole attitude was working.
Yeah.
Like, that's the situation we want to see, and that's what makes good Jersey Shore. Not this miserable fucking, oh, I don't lie to my children even though I don't have any fucking type of dude.
They need to make a 30 for 30 on Mike the Situation.
The situation.
I need to know the story.
Yeah, I want to see him go through withdrawals, fucking sexually assault whores because they're whores and they fucking deserve it and they're Italian. In the world of Italians, that's where mothers, daughters, and sisters are treated like angels. But when every daughter and sister are fucking whores, somebody has to be the mom. Somebody has to be fucked. That's how the Italian society works in Jersey Shore.
Mothers, daughters, and sisters are treated like angels, but wives are treated like whores. That's how Italians work.
I guess. I think they just were like, Sorrentino, focaccia, salami, shirts with shiny embroidery.
He's like, look, I don't know where the glitter came from, okay? I wasn't at the strip club.
Just slip some heroin in his fucking paddock water and fucking, for the sake of TV, let him be an asshole. That's the only thing Italian men can equate to anyways.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Being poon hounds and being assholes.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Either that or they wear a leather jacket to places pretending he's looking for a job or an application.
He's trying to look for a job, but I don't know if he'll get one.
It's like my community college AA degree I'm very proud of. It's got me through life.
It's got me through college.
All the while, Pauly D, like the true cartoon of the... Like, he's the actual cartoon of the Jersey Shore.
Pauly D.
He may not act like... He actually does act like the cartoon. He's only known for... Yeah. Spumoni in my hair, yeah.
Fist pumping, bro.
That's all he's known for. He's like, yo, he literally said for 7 years, he's like, yo, I'm a world-touring DJ. Yo, it's the world-touring DJ, Pauly D. They don't even like the music I play in our own house.
He's one of those dudes that said what he was going to be so much, he became it.
Yeah. He's like, bro, think about it. First off, he has like a 300-pound gold chain. He's like, yo, mom wouldn't let me keep bikes in the house until I was 30. Now that I'm a famous DJ and I have cutouts of myself pouting my lips and my Marc Jacobs in every fucking room, I can have a bike in the house.
Can't tell me what to do now, Mom.
Because you're right. He was the smartest dude in Jersey Shore because he was the only loser in the house because they were all fucking losers, but they had none of them had like a dream or a skill because this is pre-social media era where you just like showed your dick to Instagram and you're like, oh, I can make a rap career out of it now because I got like 1,000 followers.
Yeah.
He actually had a skill that he brought to a reality show where that would pump his brand harder. He's a smart motherfucker. Yeah. And that's why he's goddamn times 10 all the rest of the motherfuckers combined in the Jersey Shore house.
Yeah, he's got dough. He's got rapper money. The rest of them have Flava Flav.
The rest of them are just borderline alcoholics.
That's what I'm saying. They live normal lives in normal houses. Boring motherfuckers.
Because most of them on the Jersey Shore, like literally the job on the Jersey Shore was probably the longest job that they ever had. Some of them have more UTIs than promotions.
It's like, this is the longest job I've held besides partying.
And from what I'm assuming how rich Pauly D is and the outlook of fucking the shitty lives of the rest of the Jersey Shore cast, either they were paid in fucking hair gel and sludge to put on their bodies so they're greasy as fuck, or fucking Pauly D is just filthy fucking rich. I really don't know which one it really is, because like a lot of them are living their fucking moderately like, you know, miserable lives with their husbands and their ugly brown kids and all that, and you know, JWoww's looking like Cruella DeVille like more by the day. She's like, I just got my first Dalmatian, I'm thinking of getting 100 more. And Snooki is like on a continuous fucking hourly cycle of Zoloft and Xanax.
Well, yeah, she hasn't been fucking sober for like 10 years.
She's like, I'm glad Mike's sober because I'm fucking not. And she's turned herself into looking like a Pokemon. At least before she looked normal. Now she like all of them literally look like they did the Kylie Jenner challenge way too fucking long.
Well, yeah, they all got surgery on their face to make them look like ducks. Yeah. They permanently became ducks.
And what they didn't tell you is that they also did that to their pussies, so every time their man came in them, it looked like a cannoli.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
And Ronnie's like having a baby, and he's like, dude, I'm one bad hemorrhoid away from pushing my pregnant bitch down the fucking stairs. Vinny's doing like some future pedophile diet or some shit like that takes the life out of you, and then you only can regain it by fucking children.
Oh, yeah, that's what
he looks like a pedophile.
He does look like a pedophile now, yeah. He's got a scraggly little beard and like fucking, he's tiny. He's a tiny dude.
And Mike is about to gym rape, tan rape, laundry rape in jail because he wasn't paying his taxes on all his fucking... Because I actually saw an interview on Howard Stern where he was like, yo, I own all kinds of Jersey Shore apps. I got one that's called DTF, all right? So what I did was I hired men just like myself, that looks like myself, you know? Type of guy you look in the mirror, you're like, ooh, I think I'd fuck you on a good day. I sent them out. I sent them out to bars and the clubs around Jersey Shore, and I had them roofie some girls. Then you just post a pin saying, hey, this girl's roofing DTF. Show up. So, but you gotta avoid the grenades. Grenade will blow up in your face.
He did say that one time. You know what's funny about that is he had...
Bro, I will say, we have to admit, the Jersey Shore is hilarious sometimes. Like,
spawn some of the best
sometimes
sayings,
it's fucking hilarious.
And what's
because,
funny...
like, I remember there was one time they were like, I shit you not, it was like 4 chicks came through, right? And there was only 3 of them. It was him, the pedophile, and Bart Simpson, right? And Popeye. They're like, all right, which one of us should we cartoonishly fuck? And then they're like, and then they had to pick for it. And one of them was like a warthog, right?
Yeah.
She was trying to find Puma. It wasn't under the bed.
Was she hanging out with Timon?
She was like, ooh, a cockroach, and ate it. Because that's how the Jersey Shore lives. They're so fucking dirty. There's just cockroaches around.
She was like, this Italian meerkat is my companion.
That's what Vinny looks like now, is a meerkat. He just hides in a hole in the ground. That's how he sleeps. It's like, I don't eat cobs.
He's like, you don't happen to be Timon's cousin, do you?
So they're like he's like, all right, we got 4 girls, one's a grenade. He's like, so he told Vinny, he's like, Vinny and Pauly, you're gonna take that girl in your rooms, do your thing, spray some Max on your penis, you know what I mean, do what you gotta do, get the situation correct. And then he's like, I'm about to take the hot one. He's like, he tells, I'm about to extract the hot one, put it in the... Can we just find the goddamn clip?
I don't think we can play that.
No, I'm playing it. I don't give a fuck. It's goddamn audio.
Work out some. There's 3 guys and 2 girls. So somebody's got to make something happen or somebody's left out.
Welcome.
This is the crib. You guys hungry?
Mike!
So Mike had also set something up where if he didn't bring anything back, he had these 2 girls that were DTF that would come to the house.
All right, just stay right here for a second.
Little did he know, they show up.
This is gonna be hard to maneuver. What the is going on? But sure enough, I'm a wing and we're gonna see what happens. Hey, what up, girl? How's everything, baby?
How are you?
How was your night?
Good.
What's up, baby? How's
This is
everything?
Ali.
Now I have Kristen, and she brought her friend, who just happened to be a hippopotamus. Wait 1 second. In this type of situation, man, you need to separate the 2 sets of girls, and then you have to separate the hippopotamus from her good-looking friend.
Whose bed's this?
That's mine. You can show right there. Polly's
Whose
bed's
bed's this?
right
What if I
there.
said it-
There's a pretty big crib, so we're gonna bring 2 girls on the other side of the house and keep the other girls on the other side of the house, and they won't know a thing. Did I ever show you guys this room in here? Come here.
There's a lot of rooms in this house,
There's a lot of rooms in this crib, and we're chilling out. Yeah, that one's good. Now, you're cool?
Oh, I'm
Should I
fine.
tell Vinny what's up?
Yeah, I'll tell him too.
You tell him what's up? All right, we'll be right back. We'll tell Vinny what's up.
They're both in that room and then 2 in this room. What are we gonna do? This is a
It's
situation.
a situation right now.
Yeah, one's a grenade.
What do you want to do?
We have to pick 3 for each one of us, and the grenade just goes to sleep or something like that.
Put this up with this. You 2 go in that room. I'll go in that room, and I will extract the hot one and leave the grenade to blow up in Ronnie's room by herself. You guys will be in that room with the lights off. Bada bing, bada boom. We're all good. See how that works out.
Good luck.
He had to extract a grenade.
Let her blow up in Ronnie's room.
Let her blow up by herself.
That's
in Ronnie's
hilarious.
room.
Because you know why I love the disrespect for women.
Yeah, he just
This is what you get on our show. The only clips we play is from fucking Jersey Shore.
It's become a Jersey Shore podcast.
And then meanwhile, Pauly D now is all like, fuck all you guys, I'm rich. I got tanks I keep in my house, a jump rope in my fucking chain for gym. I got an indoor beach for tan. And I got my own inner city Korean dry clean for my laundry. In the house.
GTL. In my own house.
Apparently this is like the first of many white trash revival shows because Roseanne is back. I thought like Roseanne died from ovarian cancer like 4 years ago. That's what I had thought.
You mean the actual person, Roseanne?
Yeah, like Roseanne, like yeah, they were annoyed by her voice that she got cancer. The world was annoyed by her voice that midi-chlorians went into her fucking.
The Force gave her cancer?
I thought, honestly, for a minute there, I thought she was the celebrity on the smoking commercials, like where tobacco executives fucking DP the whole of her neck and she smokes out of it after they cream pie in it.
Oh, it makes the smoke smoother.
John kept wanting to fuck the hole, so I had to get an epidural on it.
Oh God.
Then my kids decided to have their friends smoke weed out of it.
They use
It's been
me as
very useful in our house.
They
I don't
just
have to-
tilt my head back and light it up.
At least they don't have to pay for a bong.
She's
We could buy more white trash material.
She's a human bong. They just slide the bowl in.
Now it's infected. Damn it. I don't have health insurance to cover it.
I'll just put some raccoon drippings in there.
It's a white trash remedy.
You get a raccoon, you squeeze out the drippings.
I'm gonna sing the Pledge of Allegiance to a bunch of Koreans.
I'm gonna
What do you
sing
think
the
about that? I'll do it with the Hall, too.
She's so white trash. She's like, I'm gonna sing the Pledge of Allegiance for fun.
I have to quilt my own blankets.
We pray before every snack and meal.
Then my daughter uses it to sleep on the streets. Roseanne!
Oh God.
Yeah, and John Goodman is like barely alive. He's like one capillary issue away from a traditional fat, unhealthy white man death, right?
I thought he was dead.
I honestly thought he was dead. Like he looks like a type of dude that's gonna die in his sleep with like a hoagie in his throat, fucking watching the Korean War live on History Channel. Like, we've accrued so much war material, we could play it live. The History Channel.
He's like, I
Buy
thought.
our 92 fucking DVD box set of every war ever. Every minute of footage. Every ankle blown up. Every dead father, we got it.
Every family torn apart. Every mother raped.
Every gook being shot by artillery, we got it.
Every speck of blood. Every speck of disrespect.
And I feel like in Roseanne, all 3 of their kids became heroin addicts, and they
All
all
three-
live in the Seattle streets.
All 3 of their kids became white trash.
And speaking of white trash, what else is being revived? The true upper middle class white trash show.
Frasier?
Trading Spaces.
Oh.
No, that's high class. Highbrow.
That's
highbrow.
that's highbrow white trash.
Anthony Davis is like,
Yeah.
I like Frasier. So I've studied the game.
Fraser Crane taught me how to play ball. He used to play
I
with his
told
forehead.
Coach Drew Holiday is too black to play for me.
He would just kneel down and we'd draw the fucking cord on his head. It was great.
Jesus. Trading Spaces, bro, where you spend $1,000 to have your friends annoy the fuck out of you and fuck up one of the rooms in your house.
No,
One of their, like, multi-sexual designers. And what I mean by multi-sexual is, like, you know, like, you see an old white guy and he's married, but you just know he'll pay someone to suck their dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, just an
They
old...
typically drive vans.
Yeah.
And look like fucking John Gaffigan.
You mean Jim Gaffigan?
Jim Gaffigan, whatever. He's like, raw lobster. 2 hours of jokes about food.
Lobster. I don't know if this is good for me.
It's still funny, though. I remember one lady on there was like, look, I'm not fond of Islanders, Latinos, or the blacks. I don't want any brown in my house, especially Mexican working class brown. And what did it do? The designer fucking opens the campaign. He's like, oh, Mexican fucking working class. Who would have known? And the lady had like a mental breakdown. Like, she's going to build fences around her bed in case the walls try to take her job.
Bro.
Like,
I like how they went from Trading Spaces and they were like, yeah, let's just invite your friends over to fuck up your house, sure. And then they're like,
it's
trading.
$1,000 for a room.
Yeah.
$1,000 fucking dollars.
And then you have Trading Spouses, which was the spinoff, and they're like, let's just invite your friends over to fuck up your marriage. They're like, yeah, sure, why not? That sounds great.
That's true. And we're apparently the number 4 white trash show revival to the list. And we're back and more retarded than ever. Apparently we're like fucking pathological liars because we tell you, if you actually listen, if you're a true fan, a true listener, we've told you that we are going to do Lord of the Rings, Back to the Future, Maze Runner, but who gives a fuck about that?
And Maze
right?
Runner can eat a
Who gives a
dick.
flying fuck? I feel like we've promised something else.
Probably. Spider-Man.
Yeah, probably the riots in the 60s, combo movies.
We're going to review the riots in the 60s. It's a breakdown of the Rodney King riots.
And I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, who cares?
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, fuck it. You just listen
This
to
is
old
what we're
episodes.
doing. This is what you get now, all right? So if you're listening right now, hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. But we post things there.
Yeah.
And we talk about shit. Some interesting stuff.
Some
Like
interesting-
I've gone around and probably told about 14 different NBA players that they're bitches.
Yeah. On Twitter.
Yeah.
We're just reaching out to people on Twitter.
And I've
telling
called
them
Westbrook
bitches.
a cunt.
Yeah. Theo Vaughn likes us.
Yeah, Theo Vaughn.
We had an MTV star back.
Dude, that's what we need to do. I bet you if we just went on like MTV Real World Challenge Twitter and just like fucking followed a bunch of those motherfuckers, they'd be like, oh yeah.
And then they
like-
invite us to the challenge, like #1 podcast of the Jersey Shore.